name is Kritika. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and hope you guys are liking my everyday February vlogs. It's a little different concept that I came up with, so I hope you guys are liking these. As you guys can see, there's a lot of food here, I guess ingredients. So today we're going to be making Mexican Bhel. It's something unique and something we found out about during lockdown. You know, when everyone's experimenting and finding different foods. So we thought of showing you guys today, and like in general we felt like having it, so you know, why not show you guys as well. And I did find this recipe from a channel on YouTube. It's called Tarla Dalal, and she has like nice like Indo fusion recipes. So this is like, it's Mexican Bhel, right? So you get the salsa, which is like the Mexican feel, and then you have the save on top, and you can put some like Indian touches to it. So it's that combination which we love, and we've made this countless times. Like honestly, I cannot remember how many times we've made this, and yeah, you're gonna like it. So let's get started. I have all the ingredients here, but we're gonna start off with the tomatoes, and I'm gonna link the ingredients in this video so you guys can also check it out. But I'm gonna cut these, and I'm not the fastest cutter, so bear with me. So you need 5 tablespoons of these, and I mean, it doesn't have to be exact, it just has to be like a round estimate of like 5. But if you guys like extra tomato in your salsa, then go ahead and put more, up to you. Three, 4, and 5. Okay, so I'm gonna save the extras for later. We don't need this right now. I guess I shouldn't have cut these in the first place. And we have to cut 2 tablespoons of onion. It's a small amount, so cut this up. Guys, I hate cutting onions. So the point of this is, like, once we crush and like cut up all the vegetables and stuff, the point is that we have to crush everything. So even if it's not exactly like finely chopped, you can anyways just like crush it up with your fingers. So it's still fine. Okay, and we're gonna put these onions in the tomatoes. This was 2 tablespoons. And I'm making this for like a serving, right? Like usually if I was to make this, I would have this by myself. So if you want, you can multiply it amongst how many family members you have, and then you can have it. Okay, and then we need like a teaspoon of green chilies, and you can skip this. If you don't like chilies, you can totally skip it out. But I honestly don't mind it, because these bigger ones, they're not that spicy. After the spicy challenge, I kind of don't like chili anymore. Okay, so we're gonna put the 1-ish teaspoons of chili also, and I'm putting everything in like a bowl to like combine everything, because I'm gonna have to eventually like mash it up to make salsa. So I'm putting everything as I go. And then we need to chop some coriander out. So we have the coriander here, and I'm going to just roughly chop it up. And I'm also getting extras, because on the top, like after your bhel is all ready, you can just top it with this and a bit of save. So I'm cutting everything right now. It'll just be easier if I could do everything now. Okay, perfect. So now this is done, and I'm gonna measure out a tablespoon of this coriander, and that's 1. The rest I'm going to save for later. Okay, and we need a tablespoon or a teaspoon of garlic. So maybe like 3 cloves, depending on how big the cloves are. The garlic's pretty big, so yeah, 3 would be good enough for me. In fact, I could even go with 2, to be honest. Yeah, 2 is good enough here. We don't need all this. right, so here we have a tablespoon or a teaspoon, a teaspoon of garlic, and we like garlic, so we're gonna put the rest in. So like this is all like customizable, right? Like you can put in as much as you want. There's no exact measurement. Okay, and here I have dry like basil leaves. अगर ये है तो ये ठीक है, otherwise you can do the fresh basil. That leaves a better fragrance, and I like it better, but because it's winter we don't have any fresh basil, so I'm gonna put half a teaspoon of this in here. We're gonna put 2.5 tablespoons of ketchup, and this is what really brings out the taste in salsa. Like the paste like texture is because of the ketchup. So we need 2.5. Okay, there we go. So we have this done, and we need half a teaspoon, find it, of lemon juice. ये थोड़ा डालना because otherwise it's gonna become so sour. I've made this mistake once and it's too sour, so don't have extra lemon juice. Ooh. Okay, all right, and we're going to take some salt, and this is like as per like your taste, so there's no exact measurement for that. And then we're just going to mix it up and just like lightly like press on it so that the vegetables and everything get crushed thoroughly. And that's why we need a salsa, right? We need it to be like super paste like. If you can taste and like bite into the veggies, then like that defeats the point of the pasta or the salsa. Okay, so I have mashed up everything nicely. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's very like, you can tell the sauces and everything have combined well. It looks like a nice salsa. So this is what we're going to have as the base. And then we're going to put some corn, some pinto beans, or you can put like, if you like rajma, you can put rajma, okay? And then we're gonna take some bell peppers, capsicum, and some, just like whatever you like. And then we're gonna top it off with save. So I'm gonna take my brother's help. It's a work day and this is my lunch break. So to wrap it up quickly, I'm gonna call my brother in and he's gonna help me out. Okay, and my brother's here.
Hi guys.
He's gonna say bye. Okay, so can you just quickly heat up some water?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna put 1/4 of these.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, so he has 1/4 of the corn kernels, and I mean it shows half, but once you put it in the pot, it'll like reduce down. So these are just like frozen ones. You can use fresh, it doesn't really matter. And we're just gonna make this a little soft and then top it off here. I'm gonna check on the pinto beans and put that also. Okay, and I have the pinto beans / rajma, aapko jo kehna hai keh sakte ho, but this is something that I recommend. Start and boil these towards the start before even cutting anything here, because then that way this can also like be in the process in the back while you're doing your vegetables. Otherwise, it just adds on 20 minutes additional for you, and that's no good. So I just took 1/4 of these. If you guys like more, you can add like a 1/2 cup more or 1/4 cup more. I'm just gonna put it in here. He is getting the corn ready. And I'm gonna cut the bell peppers. Usually I like to do 1/2 and 1/2 just for the color, but you can do either or.
So I got the corn ready. She's still cutting up the bell peppers. So it's a little over 1/4 cup. It's fine.
We like corn anyway.
Yeah, so you could just,
yeah,
you can modify it in like a little bit if you'd like. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And if you guys don't like corn, then you can put less of it.
Or none if you don't like it at all.
None, yeah. And you can put, like, if you guys like other vegetables, you can put those also in there. There's no like fixed rule that you have to put these exact ones. So Just an FYI.
How much do you need?
We need a 4th cup of this as well. And this is a 4th cup. So we have a 4th cup of corn, a 1/4 cup of the pinto beans, and then 1/4 cup of bell peppers. Okay, and the best thing ever, cheese. Okay, and we have a 4th cup of cheese. Okay, so once all these ingredients are in here, actually let's put some salt in here too. And now we're just gonna mix everything up. Honestly, this is one thing that we will never get bored of. We've had it so many times and every time it tastes good.
Yeah, we usually make like 5 times this amount because like I like eating a little extra, and I think we all kind of do. So
yeah, and it's healthy, right? So
somewhat, yeah. I think like the tortilla chips that come later on are like probably the only thing that
and
are
the
not
cheese maybe
healthy, but there's not a lot of cheese, so it's not like it's too bad for you. And if you get like, I know there's like fat-free yogurt, so not yogurt, I mean fat-free cheese, so you could get that if you want.
So this is everything that we have combined. I just mixed everything up, and I'm gonna put this in a bigger bowl because I'm gonna put the chips in here now. Crack them up a little bit, like so that they're like eatable, right? Like we don't want to have hard chips, like full chips in there. So these are tortilla chips, and then we're gonna garnish it with some coriander and some save, and that's the whole gift. That's it.
Yeah.
And like roughly just like chop them up, or some people like to break them. Sorry, too much noise. Some people like to take fresh chips in there so you can fry them, but these work for us. Okay, we have the chips in here now. Again, I'm going to lightly mix it. I don't wanna do too much because the salsa will become like super watery if I do that. I'm gonna lightly do it. While he opens the save, I'm gonna garnish it with some coriander. This is for, I like it just for the flavor. You can obviously ignore this as well if you're not a big fan of coriander. And then we're gonna top it off with some save. It gives that bhel puri vibe, even though it's not bhel puri. And there we have it. It's complete. And it looks just like every single time, just like how we always have it. Can you guys see? Is it clear enough for you guys to see? I wish you guys could try it with us, but we will do the honors and we will try it for you guys. You know I don't mind trying this out. Okay.
Let's use the spoon.
Yeah. Always works out. It's always the same flavor, right? There's tons of Mexican beer recipes out there. This is just well tested and it's approved. And I swear, like, you will not get bored of this. Plus, it's like, it's not even a cheap meal, right? But it still tastes good, so.
And it's been actually some time since we've had this. Like, I would say a month or so.
Yeah.
So, it's really nice
We're really enjoying this.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you guys have any suggestions for other recipes we should try out, please let us know. And please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon for the latest updates. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.